Well, generally, I think say kotokwaya. So far, Jenny no said the new Messi akona. I'm not kotokwaya some beko Africa no. In fact, a lot of people they can say who he has a kotokobeko because kotoko too scared go anytime beko biano. Ghanaian clubs in yade. And me have always had the opinion say pese obekwamia show no one mbra na wo hye no. But Africa no enye say okoya na okoje. Eya na process. So the team bia progression said isi kono. Ti mesi e me de emre ba say kodo mpanyimfo atro e de akoso mboso boko Africa na mpanyimfo agiatum. And so far he said they got Africa na see a call from Kariobangi. Even starting from Edin Sport almost kodo go nya walk over. Kariobangi Sharks very difficult game. Said they could go see ball no cotton sport. And who check the numbers at the stadium now? I should tell you something that a man for that kind of kotokono. Can I say no musi humo kotokono? And so far I think it's been a good journey. Na ekoba send me kodoko free mo bi as squash omo. I don't think say oye kodoko ni also tena say mo anya de. I think say kodoko aya de power progression now. Just last year competition kodoko ne Kara na boy. Kodoko free one time. Obo Kara home and away no free. This time we bought one stage, about the second. In fact, or eliminated team of each Champions League, but that was Cotton Sport. Kodoko show me home and away. Kodoko bought in the group stage. The last time Kodoko go group stage, I mean, it's about 10 years ago. Now we're team real group stage and we're competing. And even 7 seconds to go free now. So it took the last game and the mark to go free, which is a very good point, especially with regards to the fact that you're more league or Ghana has it. I got to go use Africa now, some minor friendly games you are more born. I think say also more build it from there. You build from there, then you start building a team. She team so much Africa. Obiano the first attempt to J. Oko team the year there. Maybe I was strengthening areas. I feel say now we fall short no. Now I and not just strengthening Oko you. Now Oko ebi a team inje. The following year, very hard to folk. Almost in 1998. No more year, only one goal shy. So we are qualified to the next stage. It's almost group already second. The next year, no more strength on team make a crown, no more keep the corner. Obiano some go yard, almost group almost third free mukra. It was the third attempt, and on team J. And I think so was a kotoko sir. And Master friends say, "He no be have pressure, be to coach." So I think Sika Kono has done a very good job for Santiago. The kind of team or the less than 6 months, the team are building or more competing. I don't think that a bare fair for anybody to say that and a CK9 yard and a CK9 you say CK9 you say. The last time I said, yeah, let's go Madrid ball, boy, almost free me. As Santiago Abanebi and Saki coach. You get it? And for Atletico Madrid, they know what the coach is doing. They know what he's done with the club. And no more coming. Kodoko nyabo tremasiki, no more man time. Kodoko starting my coach's time, kakra, because the second of coaches and ya di abu agotoko. The Kwame Cheba is all chekipa coaches are coach ya. O count here 7 no. O check it by Coloseno Beto no draft go by Ablodi Bikuchi bi from Paul Manson Polak Pakwisi NTK 7. I mean for 3 years 7. Now unje here. I just say ebi on my coach time. So the coach is being your time. They build your team now. But yeah, and for the management, so the decision to go out to Africa. No, I think saying a very good. We are going to go near. I mean, don't. You have to raise your head up high. My idea, so Africa. The last time was a Ghanaian club could do group stage. No, I mean, Nancy and Yang Kitway, media money in Moko, Kotokone Muka or Nyade, has score Nyade. But a near Nako to Kokwa. I'm building on it. A building process. Africa, there. Untimin Konyana easy. We teams be budget and the kind of players almost to and it's hard now. I mean, what do you to look at Hilal? Or no boy here, I also play with pen. We bought 500,000 with me, 1 million with me. Because budget for the whole campaign of $500,000. On what they told one player and they about a match. You know, it's your Montesi on my idea, and I feel so to be a bomber. Well, personally, about coaches, Jumao, the Bianca coach, you want the coach to me change with coach you buy the January. You go in there, you know. It's normally I name it. They say there be a momentum near so young post match. Maybe a busa coach because the last time I got to go against Hila, now my say did you know you come boons with him? But apparently later when it is as a come boons no and catch and say oh you film go no I dizzy no what there. Coaches Jumano Edding. And the tens of more year, you man, any way trains, you better or Jumano Moyano. Naga say, we want ye. And especially we which could seek Akono. He's not somebody I envy at all because on then He's supposed to assess his team with a competition, and he's supposed to do well in the same competition. Najumani a bit tricky. The man who so far, and I think that he's got most of his substitutions okay. There are times I personally don't agree with him, but he's the coach. I mean, we no more yet, and onya results no so. And the only time when results here, this Hilal game, and was I mean, this is a very experienced side. Or no Boko team, so no who is all yeah, their channel. Very experienced. They have the players for it, and all that. The team say, "Hey, about encouragement." And I got to go bench, and also got to go problem or bench because on the bench, no one time mobile. Don't be one team be got to go match. You don't need a squad deportivo about friendly match. And only Kuma about friendly match. I mean, send you competitive. Baby and Kibble Liga. You can see some of your players who will be run. I be rough first team anymore. Look at Richard Dakwa, very good player, but because of a lucky match fitness, about 20-25 minutes, knock off. I mean that, I know it's because a sick idea because in that situation, I mean even Pep Guardiola will find it very difficult to succeed. I mean generally, I think it's okay. I think that my discovery for this campaign, pair baby you free, any baby you be doing no, me remember Emmanuel Ajiman Bedu. This is my reason. This is a young boy Oba into our league just last season. League no guy am when you know. On you play about Premier League. And Kotoko's last game, has on the Yakuba Chego, say Yakuba man of the match. Ajimabedu was my man of the match. He played so well at the back. He looked more composed. So say, I know when you players like that playing at that level. Oh, we will be about 1, 2, 3 years to give you that. But the way we see Bobo now, I think it's the discovery for Asante Kotoko this time. Meaning said a lot of people complain because people have been talking about Kotoko central defense. They can't want some crowd on our show. I mean those things can give to you. Central defense, but look at the best in the world. It be about 2, 3 years. It be about 4 years. And yes, also they are just all one of the best central defenders not never show. And Kotoko needs our financial, power. I think say almost bought together, maybe only Ganiu, only Wahab. Baby no pay back and that's it. But generally for him as a person, I think why are there maybe why 1 or 2 mistakes. I mean only in Canada or a mistake be man go far go by. I mean that a defender a part of the game you make mistakes. It's a almost striker opportunity. Now for instance we say Yakubu is the best player now. How many opportunities no nya or say no? It's fancy defender and any mistake now. How many goals do you concede? Exactly. I think that boy has been good. Also, be a bonabaso. Felix Annan, I'm okay with it. Kwambunsu probably from the bench. Kwambunsu, the story, no, the Amobia can't Kwambunsu because of the free any problems. So, and then most among for some other cases for other players. Love says, Kwambunsu, that's the Kotoko Ville, known as Abuano. Because I mean, say any other team no bar, maybe I'm going that opportunity. Coach Gosiapia, the last time I went in a Casa, he was telling me about it. Obviously, this is the time I also try certain players. Because when the game of ball, you're Mauritania, now we were choosing the final squad or they call AFCON. Felix needs to be trialed. Oh, I also, yeah, didn't 2 points in the and boy no performance in Africa. I think he's been a phenomenon. And no crazy and Asante Kotoko. We are going to go. Quite a number of goals will save chances are opponents in here will save you and all those things. I think it's a boy now. The Felix, for instance, I think he's tried. Oh, goalkeeping, no, I have no problem. Because the Bia, the even friendly match on one header, competitive game on one header. It is the big plan now of us, and that is our Black Stars. It's in our right. The Bia goalkeeper be free. Now replace my then. Felix is a good boy. Or yen say go no him da. I'm going to try me also money bobo on be. Even we just say Kwame Buzu Conte. Probably be over board the Wakazus and all those people. If are somewhere in the second half, no man opportunity. Try him and see how no because also be no man opportunity. I'm but definitely, I mean the other players almost someone for to make a case for them. But kindly, Omaya from Wasem, and I think that he should give them an opportunity.
I want to congratulate everybody involved in the running of Kotoko, especially say Omunya or Pepa Sombebo Africa around this period when yambo active local football. Na yini bibia e debeji ni. I mean, ohwe the debeji ni aspect especially. Ye Kodoma ko hu aduana stars ebo Africa and the level of enthusiasm and the patronage. Ghana for the two coin free memory abebre ebe PML Domayo support you. Nti obi biara o kan Kotoko management na koma no two omufo so omo nkobo Africa no mebo nipa kraba so and especially the Kotoko management for being so bold. Some about Africa at the time. Now, I'm for GD say, so be any so. Look, yeah, the project Energy Trophy in Africa. Kotoko project na afena started. Omako Lucy against Kara. Africa na say omunya the anti argument bi abe raise biano. Na nka obetimi akasa ampa. Ababa wo msa ampa. Ni sa asante Kotoko ekobo Africa. But then you damn the consequences. No akobo Africa no. Na obo Africa na results awunya ne bini. And it's either you succeed or you fail. Asante Kotoko have succeeded because we're Africa no group stage, and that's the first phase of success. Oma winning home games, they are unbeaten. That is success. And they may be biara or Kotoko take his decision now, so say they have been visionary. On the games itself, Kotoko turn very good game. We say yenye active locally. Now ye ball against opposition, or very active on the African continent, playing football week in week out. Here Zesco, here Nkana, here Al Hilal. All these teams are playing active football on the continent. Kotoko airball friendly matches, no competitive matches. They've just put together a team. Oma change team, new players be brave over the last 2 seasons. Still, Oma Chimaba do level your Madria. You would have to congratulate Kotoko. The second side of the argument, and they imagine Munamesa Kotoko Abasu Bim, Muko Sika Kuno. Obemu anchebia and the Africa ebeshe and concert uncle. We've seen Kotoko with coaches who have excelled on the local scene. But say Bashir Hilford man, Omako Africa still anye Sika Kuno first attempt or the team never group stage. That was after Bashir Hilford about 1 whole season, Ag League, and some ultimately the team. Akakobo Africa on that level, even with better material. And to make us Sika Kuno, and any place no, Omabo modern ye papa. Kotoko decent chance on bit to qualify on Sunday. Name away game, and then Zesco in him say, "We will group Masika Unya Nesuti." Udi teda obenye skakakra into there is a bit of motivation for them so okay say anya de kra you say obenye skakakra na de ate enkaso enunti me say they would come to the party and play Kotoko enunti ene bia Kotoko intimi qualify even if say Kotoko an qualifier obi no betima from failure in this African expedition. It's been an incredible story. You hear omo benefit on the pitch the players and the Kotoko players be air Bob Black Star because of their participation in Africa. Sonia Akuba any invitation to the Stallions of Burkina Faso because of Africa. And on the sporting side, Obia Sanwo Kotoko is once again re-emerging as a real giant of African football. And not a success. His Kotoko Enyawo Stadium. Reniji Eba Kumasi against Karibanji Sharks, against Coton Sport Garua. Yeba group stage against Zesco, against Nkana, against Al Hilal. Every Sports Stadium through the National Sports Authority. Every part of it, be it sporting, financial, and then community-wise, Kotoko Africa Omukoye has been a huge success. Ye bo biabaso. Se Kotoko qualify on Sunday. My mobile so the entire coach ni players nechi no mon call the next phase of the rebuilding. Okofo be full ba. I feel no sabi budan no asha CBM. And then we Kotoko SC Foundation ne dru no. Esefata se sika kono. Any omo maka ne betena se no mo si dan na nkasa SC Foundation so. Go Fabulous. Me ojide mapa se Sunday e beti asempa e de Frindola e de Levy Mwanawasa Stadium.
Asante Koro so far made me impress. Minister compete me I am more change your more especially against Hila a game near no. But I dear back me want to say what team necessary and it's supporters at Shasiaba Stadium. You go to a time now mobile matches are you know you home by Sports Stadium Obiama Stadium and it's a team Bobo na Sinipa Stadium na it's a team na standard no echo form into campaign way the ABCBA no a second supporters ejetum in Africa nyetembia na okwa eyeye de bia na meka clubs na wo East Africa no they are not better than us omo South Africa omo nye better enchenye but the yakwa yes tembia no ye pese enya the best team answer yetimi akọ Africa. You don't need the best team to go to Africa. Obetimi enya the worst team but sa team no kwa betimi amwa we in Africa entiade ba kwa me okay especially the supporting base. They were supporters in our stadium because omo break a record after record this year. Eba CAF Confederations Cup na omo bona. So far as omo breaking record in terms of attendance, it's just the spirit back. So me okay, but now me who say they can do more than a year so far omo But all in all, I don't think so be able to make us a campaign way a feel.
I would say Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The journey so far has been incredible. I am very successful. I didn't make us looking at the background. Asante Kotoko decided yes, to partaking in African Cup competition. Now, Osha the governing body, that is the Ghana Football Association, led by its normalization committee, they decided say no. So the recent performance of Ghanaian clubs in Africa is nothing good to write home about. Until they think say at the time conditioner na Ghana football a woman na nkebe prudent say clubs be still behind. Now matoto no ma ansana ya ma club obi akwakwesi akan etimi akobobra papa bi wa Africa, but Kumasi Asante Kotoko management main chasing for the chief executive chairman, the son of Professor Kwame Chei Yura George Amwakun, who happens to be the chief executive officer, and Asante Kotoko management, Kotoko technical team, and the teaming supporters of Asante Kotoko take a bold decision. Say no, we go to Africa because you know how prepared our team is. And Asante Kotoko diku Africa. One who says the sure about even 85% of Ghanaians, Emma Kotoko, that chance, say obetime remember to this stage of the competition. So Osha Kotoko Africa and any other Ghanaian club in Africa, the first stage near that is a prelims, no abefi. Enti na ya de kra meka se Kotoko Akravas House of Folk the rule Kotoko so de okwa first round na obefrim obefi, but Kotoko etimi wura they were lucky say omo opponent from Cameroon and Timiamebo, and then Kotoko played against Kariobangi, a well organized side, a very difficult side to beat. Kotoko Timisha Womo, and then against Cotton Sport the Garua. Usho Cotton Sport, a very experienced team in Africa. For the past 10 years, they've been very consistent in African participation. Now Sante Kotoko Timi from Kotoko even the qualification, Mukrum, Abra Kotoko Koshe almost 3-2. And that is a remarkable achievement because Kotoko go past that prelims and I say that friends say elementary stages na no be enemy say how the Kotoko ntimi influence and what the group stage of the competition. So we should group Kotoko a group that comprises of Ahila Omdurman of Sudan, very rich club, experienced club in Africa, very well organized. Osha Zesco of Zambia, and then if you look at Nkana, another experienced side in Africa. So Kotoko performance what putting up now. To be honest with you, a performance the testifies a Kotoko Bono was so crampo and the spectator, because almost every game Kotoko spectator, a cost for attendance and a cost, and you could see some supporters more enjoy what they are seeing from Kumasi Asante Kotoko team. It came to a time I can't remember Kotoko when Kotoko played against Zesco. So is it the Asante Kotoko that we know? And I say a different Asante Kotoko because Kotoko performance was extremely good. Kumasi Asante Kotoko matches our ball both home and away. Even at a point in time, Kotoko Mpo lose away crown both possession Kotoko and Efa. Kotoko Timipo 63-37 as against the opponent or no one home. Kotoko Timi enya 53-56%. Away Kotoko Bahoma or dominating. So to be honest with you, I would say the journey has been very, very, very successful. Because competition of certain nature, the kind of pride is at stake. 2, Sikasam, whether it will be beneficial when it comes to finances, monetary. Asante Kotoko say, "We should gate fit Kotoko akri no the one it tells you say Asante Kotoko African Cup campaign a yielded good results, a yielded dividends." I can't remember Kotoko when Kotoko played against Cotton Sport. Kotoko cashes 630,000 Ghana cedis. That is 6.3 billion old Ghana cedis. That is something around $140,000. It doesn't happen. Africa. I would say Kumasi Asante Kotoko and was said to money zone which is baby I would draw the calf a cushion with a certain amount. And to make fans a work our ball in terms of air tickets, any adding calf a cushion or it has been beneficial when it comes to finances. And don't forget, say, as we speak, the value of Asante Kotoko players, Ekosro. Ekosro, say, and then you rate you, but it's a Sony Yakuba. Around 600,000, 700,000 market value, no. We have a player about 3 clubs chasing for the service. You can talk of Ahila Kotoko, the boy Zesco in Ghana, and I hardly of Egypt. Omuni chase Asante Kotoko players. Obi to say Emmanuel Jamfi, Obi to say Kwame Conte. The journey so far is very successful. Now, Yenya Kotoko players, me and sir, they've been invited to the national team. That is the Ghana national team. And then their main man, their striker, Onosu invited to Burkina Faso national team. 4 players out of Asante Kotoko team, and various teams. And we all know when you talk of Ghana Black Stars and you talk of the Stallions of Burkina, it's not easy for any player, especially a local player. So, we share the caliber of players at their disposal. We share players a one on near talent in abundance. So, that is the journey has been very, very, very much successful. Not only to Kotoko teaming supporters, but to even Ghana as a whole. Look at the amount of money Kotoko contribute to national coverage, to the government chest. The last time we checked, it's about 400,000 Ghana cedis to VAT alone. Kotoko players are from a national jersey and number Donny. I quite remember when Kotoko was about to play Kariobangi, about 6 Kotoko players were named to partake in a local blasters game against Namibia, and then Black Meteors also. So it tells you, say, the journey so far has been very successful. Amako Toko has gained another experience in Africa. Looking at our coach, he is one coach, and when it comes to the playing days in there, when you have a very successful career, once captain the Black Stars, but the coaching, not the highest stage I call is to coach Accra House of Folk and then Ashanti Gold FC. But no form call African Cup that. But the Nasi Cup, when you're not to compete in Africa. So Kotoko can say 3 years or the MSC Cup, the first year, what you mean that France African experience. So going forward, it will go a long way to help the cause of Asante Kotoko. Not forgetting, say, Kotoko, na Obomacha, baby is a popular stand 5 cities, center line 10 cities, VIP 20, the highest I could go to Yako, and it's a center line obedi 15 cities, not popular stand why 10. But then there have been a benchmark, and then a fixed rate to be has been set. Kotoko Bobo 20, 50, and then 80, and Ukrampo Amma. Me act rivals as a house of folk to me boy did popular stands to 20 Ghana. So the benchmark, the rate has been set. And no crowd itself, be remarkable. Don't forget, say, look at the spectatory. Look, an average attendance of 28,000. 28,000. Seriously, this is remarkable because we know a Kotoko or Bomacha and 5,000, 7,000, 10,000, a Kosro 15,000, but now, but an average attendance of 28,000. And so, Obibeka say, Kotoko participation in Africa, dear. Even to the sponsors, they've gotten the mileage. Mileage or more penal, share Kotoko, new entrant, be to say, Paradise Park, Strike, Bewura, Kotoko Muna, Kotoko Deneko, Africa. So, we share a Roy's energy drink about Bewura. And even MTN, at a point in time, MTN to us because there was no competition in Ghana, but Neko to command mileage at Nedru Africa. So the journey so far has been very, very, very. To be honest with you, Osha and summer market Kenya actually watch. I say, Kotoko free munea, Kotoko free munea kranoa. Many sure say any soccer pundit who says Kotoko journey was a waste of money. No. If you ask me, well, I don't know the coffers of Asante Kotoko, but medium minimum say Kotoko more so far as this Africa participation is concerned. Africa, no, I'm limiting to Africa because a Jumano de Ed, his son, a year Juma Bibi, and Yan Wassan America, but make Africa participation. So, show the amount of money a year gate, or should the Africa for Eba. And even the government of Ghana through the Ministry of Youth and Sports, secured the Yaba. And I said recently, just yesterday, the normalization committee, so they've also realized the need to support Asante Kotoko. And even look at the market value of Asante Kotoko players. And then, if Kotoko decide to sell Sonny Yakuba, Kotoko is selling Sonny Yakuba around $600,000. Are you telling me, say, is it a bad journey? No, it doesn't mean a bad journey at all. And they say, go free my Kotoko and Nanki a day first run in the Susuno. We're group stage of the competition. And I think it's an achievement. And Kotoko free, we are not praying say Kotoko free, and we think say Kotoko home free. They will do their best to qualify a war in Dola against Zesco. But say Kotoko free muna, maybe a Kotoko Edra. I think say Ghanaians should be happy. So the coefficient when it comes to Africa participation, Kotoko 5. You check it here, Kotoko 5. So it tells you say you free one stage to the other. Yeah, step B and you are making two. And so Johnny is successful. So Kotoko free muna media. And you be also be better when you do and answer because say quiet says come. And yes, you say even his son Professor Kwame, who happens to be the sole financier of the club, who says say Asante Kotoko Aboka for the Africa participation. No. I've been saying say we are all in the learning process. Including management and we are all in the learning process. Don't forget say Coach NMD Kaka during the playing days, he was a very successful man. Having captained the Black Stars, were very successful. But coaching, baby, names are a house of folk coaching, what coaching 11 wise, and coaching Ashanti Gold FC. On Shadan, a major trophy, be our Encore Africa. On that top notch when it comes to Africa. Baby, I would dear Druno, and the Osha or Nagasano, a Oceania. It is a platform for him to learn more about Africa. So be a ocean, dear Biano. We shouldn't make mistake. Loopholes, lapses, a true baby, and no maybe in Koye, but I never come and say he's a listening coach. Tambia supporter be raisy baby, journalists be raisy baby, men be raisy baby. No, you will see, say, coach, what make you amends, what Tina Supem. Because supporters, don't forget, say, Obisa Masobako, I don't just start for Asante Kotoko. But Kotoko's match against Interlies, supporters were crying for him. Let this boy start. Oh, man, start a UD resource. At a point in time, supporters were calling for Daniel Dakwa and Waha Madams, Otio Modomo by a UD resource. And so I would say, sir, he's a listening coach. And anybody who is ready to listen, I mean, who is say Obakofa, the future is very bright. And for coaching, and you're bad. There are mistakes about 1 or 2. But the fact that he's ready to learn, I think I'm cool with him. Well, to be honest with you, I would say Fatal, Abdul Fatal. That's how I kind of say. Obiti say Kwame Conte, I enjoy fine from, but don't forget say Wabo at the highest level. Wabo at the highest level. Kwame Conte you be a yeminada. But somebody like Abdul Fattah, dear, even coming to Asante Kotoko, and then go for raising questions are where from this guy? Where from this guy? You know Interlies, but one shada and shine no Interlies. You know Techiman City. One shada and shine is or call MLS, one shine and so why is it that Kotoko at this crucial Kotoko Kofa Abdul Fattah? To be honest with you, I exceptional. I was Kotoko team. From day one, yeah, coach and the boy, on look back. The only match I won more was against Kariobangi. We. Apart from that, all the matches were bought, and he has been very instrumental. I quite remember I said the match against Cotton Sport Garua, very instrumental. Against Kariobangi, it will feel very instrumental. And I did back one. What's the Kotoko team? The ability to score from free kicks. Fantastic. And Adia Bakune said, though as a supporting striker, he also defends as well. Most often, Ubahuni said, deep midfield. And so, to be honest with you, for this gentleman, I doff my heart for him. I on Sangiro and go for and shut down on your beer, the Dean Danko for no. But if you ask me, as a soccer pundit, as ardent follower of the game, I would say, discovery there. If you ask me, Fatal, he has been very, very, very instrumental in the force of Asante Kotoko. When say players in Yadi, because we say Kwame Bonsudi, he's the best player so far. Not even Sonny Akuba, if you ask me, not even Sonny Akuba, because most of the matches I have been in, it has been him. The Biabon Sojanas, Nemum, Nipani Nimnua, Yahuni Ye, Africa, we are in a piano. Abdul Fattah. Any good coach, Becca, say. Who prepare team be a good backup? Who prepare team be a team Papa be team on the bench here? Ghana elbow against Kenya, And let me tell you something. The results are Ghana being or Kenya matching. It will not affect Ghana in any way. And don't forget, so where you be a major competitive match, I hear first African. So if you ask me, I think say coach, also prepare the backup. So by preparing the backup there, this is a match also more for the chance. Because when you say number one, yes, the first pair of fans and Richard Ofori. What about if Richard is not there? And then Kotoko Zesco. Sonny Akuba is nowhere to be found because they when you accumulated cars. So BBC say so media maker check Kosiapia said this is the finest opportunity for Kosiapia to use somebody like Felix and I want to say Felix now my friend if Obiti say Richard Ofori ni wa Obiti imagine him so I think say and don't forget say this is a guy who passes through the rank when he talked of national team from the juvenile side and we will do this level. So I think that the time has come for him and this is the time I will enjoy a very fine form. Don't forget, say, Kenya for no more bono. Most of their players are from trade or Africa. Obiti said Jesse we are or no expect the attack for Zesco United. And Zesco United and Kotokoni Beboy. He has played against all these players. So we share Kenya team Noah. From trade. So I think there's a perfect opportunity for coach, at the Accra Sports Stadium there. Obakasa Accra Sports Stadium Babanya your favorite grounds for Felix and so I think and the support will be massive if it's what the Felix so maybe I will entreat coach Kosiapia. Nobody will force him, but I think a good coach knows better. This is a perfect opportunity for him to prepare his team, especially the backup. Felix should be given the nod.
Yeah, Ubisa Mekachero is there indeed. Kotoko decision say Obeko Africa no. Me assure say the ordinary football fan Ebekachero say nipa bia oboni trimpo eyire so searching china Kotoko nko Africa no. A decision pa no take here because when football regular when Kotoko team you're more putting together for a longer period krano they struggle Africa to the extent say the lies of BYC ne Uma and other teams are ebeyi Kotoko efrimu ebi at the first stage of the competition. We had the current Kotoko team for me Adiana Omayeno even making it to the group stage alone for me was a success. And nay sa Sante Kotoko intimam progress here. For me meka say omu exceed my expectation. Meka say omu decision to go to Africa no it's been successful. Meka say because look at a Kotoko starting 11. Ubeshum ne bia starting 11 mpono. Last year Kotoko Africa ne bia wenya dodo kra omu anu omu ne bia be 4. You talk about maybe Felix Anan, Emmanuel Jemfi, maybe Amos Frimpong, and probably Augustine Sifa. Omo muho nyina players are the previous edition Oman Kobi. Now in football teams, unya team last year omo mubo ne bia be 4 penny omo echrese team ni team a wo hihye ne foforo. So for a new team to be able to play the way Kotoko have done and making it to the group stage, for me, a project I yield the results and term since I will hear anymore. Interestingly, it's not only the playing body and a year new. The technical team is also new because Ofa Sika Konabe Bisasa Brebe and Obaye, a free bra a year Parkwesi Fabian Judge Median too. CK within this short time on any technical team now working so hard they put Kotoko team together for them to churn out these results. You would also say that the technical team have done well. Interestingly, the management team is even relatively new. Georgia Mwakon Eba is, my memory, I'm right, somewhere in September. So less than 1 year in office for management, less than 1 year in office for the technical team, less than 1 year putting a team together. Nas a team need to me do my edria. Me for me, a project omenyen sunsuansuopa and 10 times since say na ye share nimu. Besides that, obibe bisase enei Kotokona ni destiny ana ne nkrabia hye ne nsem na no kwesi adasen ko behye Hilal no atumi qualify into antumi anye enei omuko Zambia. The obvious question will be say can Kotoko make it? The beautiful thing about this Kotoko game is say Kotoko nkrabia ehye no ano ensem enye say Kotoko hye no abom pae so obibe lose ana bibia. When you have your destiny in your own hands, indeed
You are blessed to have your destiny in your hands. It's up to Kotoko to go in there and get the results. Luckily for Kotoko, the opponent is Zesco. Minimi is less motivated. But in football, yenim teams are all nenso obetron Edward Kano hono especially when there is another Zambian interest. You could even have Zambian FA people. Nso be try so be motivate Zesco say ye man Zambia ye mpese ye nimbegu ase say afi confederations ye teams me ne omu nyina Zambia FA ye teams ni nyina FA so they could as well motivate Zesco to play well and beat Kotoko said they be at least umbenya representation indeed we Kotoko ni na nso fan say Zesco free mu into mu ko to papa so you make a mistake Kotoko would have to go there with their own referee, fight well and get the results. For me, I believe it is possible. I believe they can do it. It's unfortunate, but the Manchester United example recently against PSG, example. Yes, Obeka said Yakuba is not there. But who knows? Maybe it's a chance for Zabu and I say Frederick Boateng. Me was so much confidence in that boy. Unfortunately, he has not been part of the African campaign. Maybe there's an opportunity for him and he could steal the show in Zambia. And it's doable. Me semidisike akono tun seniania. Meka se so far wayadie. Coaching Jumano, a decision making. At a point in time, there were a couple of decisions to make. Ube decided on one. Far you're a good coach, and far be anything. Nano na Kotoko ebebo home game against Hilal. Last minute no realizes a Ganiyu. A proud to me. I know. So coaching in a technical team no more general. Yamo must from power central defense. Na yamo dakwa any for lateral defense ana imo must be a chenti majimambe dumra back. Now you take a number of decisions. Say ajimambe duba na anko ya. And kibet ma blame coach and say nanko so ma must bebo because ajimambe do the so ye mistakes. But it worked out. There are decisions. Who taking a farmer were fine. Near J, people were blaming the coach. But Obi Subaka said, hey, near J with all his experience, na ye probu on Finfi in an African competition into me manemwa. So coaching a decision making. Who make decisions and your results are you are good. If you don't get it, at the end of the day you are blamed for it. And for a particular match, you can blame the coach for decisions be o make here. But so who can be a boom. No results when you're there.
First of all, I think we need to congratulate the boys. No one gave them that chance because we all know that even when the management decided to embark on this campaign, there was no active or competitive football on the local scene. And I'm sure it was just around the time that Dr. Che had reconstituted the management of the club. And Coach Siki Akono had just come on board, and to bring in as many as 11 new players for this campaign, most of us were wondering or thinking that how were they going to, blend and mix up with the old guys. But I think that getting even to the group stage is a wonderful feat struck by the boys. I think they've done very well. If they fail to go beyond this, no one should begrudge them. No, they shouldn't come for blame. Honestly speaking, most of us did not even give them the chance of making it through to the group stage of the competition. So first of all, I think they've done well. For how far they've come, I guess that it will be the wish of all followers of the club that they'll be able to, scale the next head. They'll get to the quarterfinal, probably make the semi and then make the final, and then bring some money home. We all know how expensive this sort of venture is. But I think that they still have a very good chance of making it to the quarterfinal stage. We know that Zesco have not fared so well in this particular campaign. One team that has lost against the three other opposition in the group, they lost against Nkana, they lost against Al Hilal, they lost against Kotoko back in Kumasi here. And so I think that they really have nothing to lose. They are not motivated for this game. Kotoko are rather the ones motivated for this game. And so if you ask me, I think that they still have a chance of making it to the next stage. But it will all depend on how psychologically Coach Siki Akono and the rest of the technical team are going to work on the psyche of the boys to make sure that they have a positive mentality towards the game. I think I mentioned it earlier. I said that nobody gave them the dog's chance. Even the normalization committee of the Ghana Football Association were not in support of them embarking on this campaign because they all thought that it was going to be a waste of money or a useless venture. Put into perspective the fact that active football was not going on here. And so for me, wherever they are, even if they are eliminated at this stage of the competition, they still have they've still done well. I think that they deserve plaudits from everybody. That is if they exit at this stage of the competition. Because no one honestly honestly give them that chance. Looking at the timing of the decision to even embark on Africa to come this far, I think they've done well, and I would say that it's quite a success. I think he's done well. Getting to this stage of the competition, all the teams that qualified to this stage qualified on merit. And we have some clubs coming to the play in the Confederation based on the fact that they lost in the Champions League. And so, I mean, these are strong sides. And for you to be able to, skill even the first two hurdles against Karabangi Sharks, Cotton Sport Garua, making it to this stage, the group stage, winning 2 matches home and losing 1, I think that Coach Siki Akono has done well. He put together that team in a very short time to play in Africa. I think that they had less than 6 weeks to prepare the team for Africa. And for me, that alone tells of the caliber of coach that he is. I think that he's done well. If he doesn't even go beyond this stage, I think it's a good story for him. He's got his CV enriched by what he's done with Kotoko so far. I think that I have 2 players, but one for obvious reasons. Everyone knows his capabilities. Talking about goalkeeper Felix Annan already. He has had a stint with the Black Stars already, and we all know, his prowess. We all know his agility. We all know his confidence. We all know his attributes as a goalkeeper. So for him, I think it's a well-known story already. But for me, the revelation of the Kotoko team has been Kwame Bonsu. If you put into perspective the fact that there's someone who has gone through a lot about his personal life back in Sweden, had to be in jail. He was released after a year and some months, came back home. One would have thought that probably he could not be psychologically up there for such a competition. But I think that he's proved everybody wrong. I think he's proved even himself very wrong so far with his display in midfield for Kotoko. I think he's been a standout for the team, and no wonder he got an invitation for the Black Stars. So for me, I think that talking about Kotoko's campaign for this particular Confederations Cup, my stand-up player has been midfielder Kwame Bonsu. Well, it's too early days yet. This is going to be the debut for somebody like that is Kwame Bonsu. For Felix Annan and Amos Rimpa, I guess they've tasted it once a while before. For Kosiapia to fix them into the Black Stars, it means that between now and the start of the Nations Cup, they should have done something more to deserve to be part of the team for Egypt. I think that Felix Annan, we all know him already. For me, if there are 3 goalkeepers going for the tournament, Felix Annan should be one of them, obviously, together with maybe the other 2. For Kwame Bonsu and Amos Frimpong, I'm sure and I guess that their capabilities, their training, what they'll prove to the coach during this time, the opportunity that is given them is what is going to probably push Coach Kosiapia to either give them a chance for the team, even to Egypt or even playing for Ghana. So I think that they should grab this opportunity very well. But I'm praying that Coach Kosiapia will give these new guys the opportunity to play, because whether we like it or not, Ghana has already qualified for the Nations Cup in Egypt. And so I think it will be a good test for Coach Kosiapia to observe some of these players, playing competitive games for the national team. Then he can make a better decision. So for me, he needs to give them the opportunity to play against Kenya in this game. Then he'll be able to make a better assessment of them in match competitive nature.
Well, a story worth celebrating. It sounds the last 10 or so years, no. Kotoko Din Awaji from the 70s through to the 80s, no. But under this management and this squad, to get to the group stage, and seriously, the game Omone Cotton Sport Garua boy Omunya results, no, and a massive relief to a lot of Kotoko fans. The decision to play in Africa was a solid one, albeit the lack of proper competition. Of course, financial issues are always a challenge, but to be very frank with you, positives need also. One on the economy, on the football brand, the exposure. So Kwame Bonsu, Felix Annan, Amos, and even Sonny Yakuba and Menya collapse into our national team. It's this Africa journey. So I'll rate it 75%. Amazing decision, and so far so good. Well, for supporters there, I will say who say fans you hardcore, the ultras and the moderate ones. For the ultras, they want to see Kotoko play the final. They want to see Kotoko always succeed, but that's not football. For moderates, Mususu says is a journey, is a step at a time. I'm very excited because Oshe Mra Siki Akono the Nejuma to put together a team. Oshe additions by Ishmael Ganiu, Kwame Bonsu,
Maxwell Barkun, Martin Entry, Omar Bashir, Richie Senenu, to blend boys at that short period and get a sort of telepathic understanding, cohesion, or Mudisi Akaino. And knowing the challenges Kotoko are facing the last 10 years, especially for this competition. Kaise Kotoko ball final of the Confederations Cup in 2005 and lost to Hearts of Barra Sports Stadium. Inti, from a journalistic viewpoint, I think it's a good step worth celebrating a step at a time. Me sure says Kotoko free Nyamebua Sunday. Then we learn from the mistakes and again add up to the positives. A brave step, as I earlier indicated. Say management Beko Africa and a team Beko Africa. I'm hopeful in the next 3, 4, 5 years, Kotoko bedroom pensua elalinum competing. Coaching ya diketwa ya juma papa ye. Unfortunately for CK, only games, no competition. You see, when you play football, Premier League games, so you build match sharpness. Make I say make a suggestion. Be says a Kotoko friendly crowd more of Barra Sports Stadium because football friendly is no training grounds where it looks like more like a training session. So in Pempino, me I sure say CK crowd about competitive match or dream, especially when the games are dead and where we game no. Also, the last 5 minutes, let's use to train and see how we can improve on certain areas. So CK Akuno has done a marvelous job. Had troubles with Ash Gold, had troubles at Hard to Work, but it looks like he's settled in. Or appreciate Kotoko supporters no pressure. Unfortunately, Kaibium say after Ash Gold, President Kufuor 80th anniversary game no, or make certain requests of some players from Ash Gold. Nensan Kasa players no. So materials available now or the year Juma. In that sense, I want to rate CK Akono 80%. He's done a great job. Well, to play in Africa, the decision in itself will be here a brave management. Kai say clubs ni share, you know, they need to say maybe temporal congress. Omuka say who here say team bi abeko Africa. Arguments were made against that. So the Black Queens, the various national teams are playing. The essence of playing in Africa is not just to win, but again expose Ghana as a nation. A great advertisement for your football, great advertisement for Oman Nankasa. So you need balls, especially when the odds are against you. In fact, the Drew Baby cry more, confrontational or more Kotoko Equa Africa. No? So I think to stand by the decision to insist you play to invest in the sort of players or Sakai for projects. No, any media strategies or use here. Say no, Barra Sports Stadium. The numbers simply amazing. I guess at this point, Kotoko is made close to 2.3 million Ghana cedis on the gross from gates. Balance financial levels, so balance exposure, balance experience, and all of that. I guess management so take the right decision. I'll rate them 80. Very tough choice. No necessarily CK Jumadin, and necessarily management take the right decision, and the supporters have always been there. I'll go for Kwame Bonsu. Kwame Bonsu in the sense he never say or over a major psychological trauma of our brochure. And seriously, many sure say Ghana players be brave to me recover, especially the embarrassment. We hear him go see one China boy no character, papa ye. He plays yes in Sweden one more premier level no. He played from the 3rd division to the 1st division. And Omo Omashen was Sweden Hokrabe Culture say ne form no war 1st division was Sweden no answer problems neighbor no. Yes our form no na wache. So say or hit 60 or 55% of his form. Not saying any ball in the city there. Then we have good prospects for this chap. In my estimation, he's my discovery. Never heard of him. Only heard of his troubles, and to overcome those troubles is amazing. For opportunity, even for Coach Kwesi Appiah, akonya no anya because so be free national team no call we free no asan ba nkwa there and he's all admitted say he had a lot of protocol backing. Dedi Kai, he's politically smart in the sense that maybe a Ghana football edry and being a local coach, a buying and Kasaba and Okaso here a local manager to handle our national team. Since all tunes are fresh, our boys we know idea so any answer. Of the competition, in my estimation, Richard Ofori Atizigi. Yes, Richard is doing well in Marisburg. And the club, the more demon form. Atizigi is a League 2 player with Sochaux. He's played like close to like 14 games. Not too competitive out there. Felix say friendly games there. Why not try Felix? You see the competition for Kojo Kwame Bonsu na Edin Kakra in central midfield. Alhassan Wakasu Jeffrey Schlopp because Jeffrey Omo using as a central midfielder. Wakasu Ebenezer Ofori, even if he's invited into the team. So for Kwame there, Otuminya cameo appearance 2-3-5 minutes be a best any right back position no na Amos sube face a bit of challenge, but again it's answer yeah friendly there. Why not say it's not necessarily a friendly but a game it has no consequence on our qualification for 2019 African Cup of Nations. So why not give Amos the opportunity, give Felix the opportunity, give Kwame Bonsu the opportunity. It builds confidence, it sends the right signals. It means all a local player now here or Coach Kwesi Appiah or GDO Muso bet me I failed there. This is the opportunity to make a major statement from Coach Kwesi Appiah.